Hey guys, welcome back to Kasnovizhia. So this is episode 4. I'm working on a couple of scenes in this episode. Firstly, I'm building, as you can see, the main power stations. I'm using Avanya's large coal power station because, well, I figured grungy, dirty coal, that's probably something that this country would use rather than cleaner alternatives. And around this, I'm pretty much just going to make an industrial area with several Soviet-style factories and a couple of cargo stations. It's nothing too special. I try and make it a little bit grungy with decals and the like. After that, much later towards the end of the episode, I actually work a bit on the road network of the country. I finally connect the airport to the city by road, and I also start building the metro line. I don't actually put down depot or have trains running yet, but the actual physical line at least is mostly complete. It just has to be connected to the main station at the city end, and then I need to find a location for a depot, probably make an episode on building that, and it'll be done. So yeah, in the video right now, I'm just like scrolling through, looking what stuff I have from Ivania and all that stuff as well, and plopping down Soviet factories. And pretty much just making this like a sort of grungy form, like really grey type of area, ugly factory buildings, not a very enjoyable place to work, that type of stuff. There'll be some truck holding yards later on. The metro station is literally directly out the front. I also have a security depot that you saw me making before I started commentating. That ended up being changed a bit because, well, you can see right now in the video I'm just putting down, like, extending the roads, and that stuffed up with where the roads were and all that stuff, and so it effectively meant that the closed decal for that of the barrier was redundant because, yep, see here, it now like just the median starts at the intersection, so I figured, well, I might as well just get rid of that and have it like that. This area is actually completely fenced off, and for once I did not use the broken fences for it, because like it's a major piece of infrastructure for this city, so it's actually really important. Like, it's, I would say, possibly military controlled, and therefore the fences are actually up to date. Yep, just plopping down some truck parking areas now. Can't remember who made these, but they're pretty useful. Oh yeah, you'll probably see me a lot, like, just randomly opening in park menus, is to try and get rid of this stupid busing, because the whole, like, prop bus is quite annoying. That cut was just because I accidentally started looking up at the sky and it super lagged my game. Yeah, so now, like, just doing the metro line, so the metro line will basically, it will stop at the main city, it will stop at, like, the projects or some sort of Soviet style housing area complex. Here at the power station, which will also be like the area surrounding this, will be the main industrial area, and then it will stop just a little bit short of the airport, where you can change onto a bus to get to the airport. As with everything else in Kasnovizhia, the fences are pretty run down and not very good. So that's why I'm using the broken fences, of course. Pretty much that's all I've really got to say. There's a cut about to come up, again, just because, like, I was doing a lot of fencing and I thought that would be pretty boring to watch. So yeah, there we go. Just cut that. Yeah, so now I'm actually putting down the 2 cargo stations for here. And then I make a nice little loop and change the road so that it's median, so the trucks aren't going to try and cross the centre of the road and hold each other up. And yeah, I've mentioned the road stuff. Like, as I said, a bit later on you'll see me just building sort of the main roads of the area. And I've got nothing more to say. At least I don't think I've got anything more to say. If I do, I'll be back later. Otherwise, just enjoy the rest of the video and the music. Thanks, guys.